How y'all doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. I finally decided to take a walk to go get me a blueberry muffin. So I said, fuck it. Since I'm gonna go get this blueberry muffin, I told you I was gonna take y'all with me. We didn't go earlier, we going now, so we here. So fuck it, let's do a midday live. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. I wanna come back to discuss the Alabama situation again, right? But alright, so I'm gonna tell you how it happened. So I'm sitting around, I'm like, yo, let's do a live. I can't think of anything to do a live about. I'm gonna do about the Alabama situation, obviously. But I was like, I wanted to have something else also to discuss, just so we can be clear. So I'm like, all right, let me check my email. So I go check my email, and I get one of those emails that I'm constantly telling y'all about that YouTube sends me. And basically, what YouTube says is they send you emails telling you how y'all doing today. Hello. They send you emails basically telling you to do fan funding, crowdfunding. They send you emails telling you to put out your um, to ask for donations from the community, to ask for support from the community. Like they literally send you emails telling you to do this shit. So that's why whenever I see those, that's why when people are coming into somebody's chat talking about somebody doing this or somebody doing that, I'm like, fam, if you like the content, support the content. Period. That's period. I don't care who content it is. If you like the content, support the content. Like that's crazy. Like YouTube is literally telling us to talk to our community and the crowdfund and the fan raise money from your community. Like they literally tell you to do that, fam. Like literally. That's why the only people you ever hear about talking about somebody getting donations from on their page generally be people that start doing that shit before they even ever get monetized, because you don't do that. That shit is crazy. Anyway, let's talk about that Alabama shit for a second. So somebody sent me the video. I was able to see the dude that had the chair and he was hitting people. What up to the few? He says, yeah. So I was able to see the dude with the chair that was hitting people. And I want to say this. I want to be clear about this. Dude going to jail, fam. Hey, look at these flowers. Dude going to jail, fam. And rightfully so. I mean, not going to jail. He's going to be arrested. He's going to have to probably pay some fines. He's in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Nice flowers. Dude is in trouble, fam. I'm going to tell you why dude is in trouble, just so we can be clear. Let me explain to you why dude is in trouble. Hold on. Dude is in trouble. Listen, pay attention. Okay, so when he was hitting the guy, I don't know if y'all realized this or anybody was really paying attention. So when he was hitting the guy, the police actually started coming over to him when he was hitting the dude with the chair. Before he hits the shorty with the chair, at least from the angle or the video that I saw, right before he hit the shorty with the chair, you see two officers coming to focus. You see one at the bottom of the screen, it's a black dude. And you see another one at the top of the screen, is some chick. Black chick, she like in the middle of the screen. So they were already coming over the homeboy. You understand what I'm saying? Like they already saw dude swinging, hitting the other guy with the chair, beating the shit out of him. So the police was already walking over to handle this guy, to have whatever business they was doing with this guy, they was already in the process of doing that. So while they already going to search the guy out, he hits a defenseless woman sitting down on the ground in the head, dumb hard, fam. This guy deserves all the smoke he get, all right? For all the people that was standing up fighting, and even the people that was on the floor fighting and they was fighting, we here for that. But for the people that's picking up weapons and hitting people while they down on the ground, that's coward shit. I don't care why we saying we doing whatever we doing for. Let's call it what it is, fam. The dude hit a woman that was sitting down on the ground in the head with a chair. Like, I know y'all laughing, everybody think that shit is funny. But come on, fam. We can't be there. That can't be the energy. What's up, my brother? That can't be the energy. Like, how could that be the energy, fam? Dude deserve whatever he about to get for that bullshit. That's about the only black mark I saw on the event. Like the whole shit that happened, that's about the only black mark that I saw that I thought that was unnecessary. Whatever the case is. That's the only black mark. Somebody lost their dog, fam. Somebody lost their dog. Oh. So yeah, so that was the only weird shit I saw. Like other than that, no, it is what it is. Other than that, it is what it is. He hit a woman with a chair. That was crazy, fam. What up, Bo? That is crazy, fam. Yeah, forget all of that. She was none of that. That's why I keep trying to say when I'm talking about this situation, I want to just make it clear that independent of whatever the racist was, even if there was no racism involved in this, them dudes with the boat was wrong. Period. There's no going, there's no level of somebody could say, you know, people are making a big deal about this primarily because it's race. No, this might not even be a whole, obviously racism was involved in this shit. Let's not be funny with it. But this might not even be a situation that might be in that direction as much as you might think. I think this might also be some classism shit. They could just be fucking douchebags, fam. But anyway, in any regard, there was other people getting involved, and that's why I'm saying this was definitely, we got to be mindful, right? I want to say this. So we got to be mindful. We're living in a time where all the racism shit is getting exposed like crazy, right? So that's the time we live in. Racism and shit like that is just being exposed like crazy. But we still got to be mindful that some shit is just ignorance, fam. Some shit is just malice. Not everything is racism. Some shit is just because some people are just bad people, fam. Let's just keep it a stack. Not everything is racism. Some people are just fucking douchebags. Tell me where the lie at. In any regard, hitting that lady over the head with the chair, that's bananas, fam. We can't condone that. Like, we can't condone that, fam. We can't condone running around hitting women on the floor in the head with a chair. Well, he was mollywopping the fucking guy. I'm here for that, though. When that other nigga was getting the shit beat out of him, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. That's a whole win. That motherfucker. Shout out to whatever this shit was that flew on the back of my neck just a second ago. Yeah, nah, that was bananas, fam. Everything other than that, I'm here for it. But the hitting the woman in the head with the chair when she on the ground, fam, like, come on, man. We not uncivilized, are we? Like, we can't be condoning that, can we? I'm here for all the other shit, though. They need to get people need to find out what that dude Cash App is, or get a GoFundMe for that dude that jumped in the fucking water. For real, for real. But that's the type of energy we need more of. We need more of that energy. That's why I keep trying to say, when you see people coming trying to tell you to hate on another black man, you being black, you gotta put your fucking foot down. Niggas don't put their foot down. Niggas help niggas hate. And then you wonder why our communities look like this. Our communities could look different if we supported each other. If we supported each other, our communities would look different, fam. You seen all of that support that they gave to that man? Why can't we support each other like that on a regular every day? Why we gotta wait for somebody else to be attacking us to give a damn about one another? That's bananas. We gotta wait for somebody else to be attacking us for us to give a damn about one another? That's the only time it's cool to be pro-black if you black, if somebody else is attacking us? The hypocrisy, fam. So if you black, the only way that you could be, you gotta wait for somebody that ain't black to be attacking black people in order for us to be able to be pro-black. Other than that, we gotta hate each other? What kind of shit is this, fam? Other than that, we got to go around trying to stalk each other. Other than that, we got to go around harassing each other. That's how we giving it up. Other than that, we got to try to figure out ways to get in fights and try to destroy one another. The only way that we could be with black people is if we against other people, but we can't be with black people just so we could do better as a people. What kind of shit is this, man? That's bananas. I mean, this is the same shit I say this is the shit I talk about every day, man. We can't come together for support, but we could come together if that shit is bananas. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. We gotta do better. Shout out to those people that didn't stand for the bullshit out there in Alabama. And you know that had to be good. It feel good. Those people that said Alabama, that was the black people that was whooping on the motherfucking white people. You know that had to feel good to them, because I could imagine what kind of bullshit they gotta go through living in Alabama. I'm gonna say something real quick, and this is going for a lot of people who they're not used to, how do you say, like traveling, because I traveled a lot of different places. So this goes for people who's not used to, like, I lived in Tennessee, fam. Just so we could be clear. I lived in Georgia, I lived in Tennessee, I lived in a lot of different places. I was in Maryland for a while, I was in DC, I lived a lot of different, I was in Virginia for, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, people that never really been nowhere, you don't understand. Black folk act different places because we get to be able to do different things. When you go to other places, the racism is so freaking ingrained that regular shit, regular everyday mundane shit that is normal, that if we went down there and we did it because this is just shit that we used to do and living in a big city, they'll look at us like we're crazy. Nah, that's not how us black folk act around here. I am not capping. So I could just imagine. And it's not because niggas is suckers, but it's like you might be living in a small town, fam. And the sheriffs and the deputies, they on it like that. That's why you don't know where you're gonna be living at, fam. I was living in this one town, and this is no cap. I was living in this one, shout out to, I'm not gonna say what her name is, but one of my cousins was actually seeing one of the police officers. That was a whole win. But I was living in this one town, fam. And when I tell you, it had like, I don't even know. Let's just call the deputies and the sheriffs, let's just call them all police officers. I was living in this one town that had like 5 police officers, fam. That's what it felt like. It was like 5 police officers, fam. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, different places, they roll different. When you only got 5 police officers in a whole town of people, fam, niggas act different. People in general. And don't let it be a town where, you know, racism is prevalent. You know, you got other issues, or whatever the case is. But if you never lived outside of New York City, like you never went, lived other places, or spent extensive amount of time in like small towns, you can't understand. You understand what I'm saying? That's why often when I hear people say rap music is black people music and shit like that, and then I hear they're from, you know, a smaller town, not necessarily a large metropolis, I say, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not from New York City in general, I get it. But like, if you're from a small town, I get it. I get it. There's a lot of black people that have been positively affected from the hip hop culture, and they're not even really a part of it. They just experience it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not an artist. They're not making clothes. Nothing. They're just regular black people with a regular job doing regular people things. But now, since the perception of black people have changed and been skewed in different ways, like in different eras of our time, think about it like this. So the way people looked at black men in the 70s is totally different from the 80s, 90s, thus far, and go on. And that goes for any people, just so we could be clear, and any demographic of individuals that might be belonging to whatever the community might be. It could go for anyone. You know, you're looking at them differently depending on the date and time in which we're living in. And what I'm saying is, one of the things that hip hop music did was add value to black people. So now we have these black people that probably live in these smaller towns and in these smaller places where there's not as many black people as might be in a major metropolis. So what ends up happening is hip hop music comes out and now value is added to their life. So they don't want to share it with anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck was that? So they don't want to share it with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So I get it. That makes sense. I haven't seen somebody riding a bike standing up in so long, fam. Do people still do that? Like, I don't think I see that. And I'm not saying standing up on the bike, like trying to elevate over the top. I've just never seen nobody do that in so long. People be doing shit I be totally confused about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit made no sense. Is this the fucking 1980s? Is he gonna start saying everything's rad? Like, anyway, let's get a blueberry motherfucking muffin. Let's go. Bread. What the fuck is that about, man? Oh shit, there might not be no blueberry muffins. I said I want a blueberry muffin. Some cocksuckers probably came in here and bought them all. I'm just making jokes. Let me poppy seed muffins. I never had one of those. We don't got a bakery around here, fam. I wish there was a bakery around here. Nobody makes cheesecakes and shit like that. So I used to date this shorty that lived at the last stop on the 2 and 5 train. And I remember I used to go to her crib all the time, and I used to always stop off and go to that bakery right there and get cheesecake. So, you know, you pulling up to your shorty crib, you gotta bring something. So I always, whatever else I was bringing, I always brought her like a little slice of cheesecake or whatever. She didn't always really eat all that shit. I like cheesecake, so fuck it, I was buying one. I was having one, you gonna have one too if you want one. What the hell? Kendra. It was Kendra, by the way. She don't live there no more, so I can tell you. So if y'all see her in the chat, y'all don't have to harass her. She don't live there no more. But yeah, it was Kendra. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. But that situation, dude that hit home, how you doing? Blueberry muffin? Let me get one.
Oh no, sorry.
Y'all out? Y'all all the way out? Okay. All right, we gotta go find something else. I want a snack. We'll make it happen. We're a little disappointed. Not much. Oh shit! Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, man. All right, so no blueberry muffin. What we gonna get? We want some kind of sugary snack. We need a fucking bakery around here, man. I ain't walking back this way until I decide. Unless I can figure out something else I want. I only want what I want. I don't want nothing I don't want. If I don't want it, I just don't want it. Let me see. There's no bakery around. God, fucking Lee. Why is this truck fucking smoking like it comes straight out of a damn movie? It looks like it comes straight out of a comedy movie. This is a whole fucking school bus, fam. You see all that smoke coming out the back of that shit? It's like Cheech and Chong is in there. What in the hell? Get a Cinnabon. That's a dumb long walk, fam. But Cinnabon might be a win. How you doing? I was thinking I'd talk about it. Is anybody purchasing me a Cinnabon? That's a stupid long walk. Cinnabon is about a mile, almost a mile and a half from me. That's a long walk. Who purchasing me a Cinnabon? I'm walking over there right now. One of you rat bastards got me. That was a great idea. That was a great idea, Mahogany. I haven't had a Cinnabon in What we talking about? Put it in the chat. That dude in trouble though. The dude that hit the lady with the chair, he in trouble. But rightfully so, man. That's overkill. He the guy that you don't invite out to do nothing. Cause he gotta always do too much. That's who he is. He's just doing too much, man. Just doing too much. What the fuck? Who we got in here anyway? Drop some fruits if you don't mind people seeing you in the chat. He was just doing too much, man. That's all. Just doing way too much. Like, what the fuck? That didn't make no sense. That made 0 sense, man. You're already winning. Why are you even picking up a weapon? I don't understand people, fam. He was already winning. They were already winning. They were winning the fight. Not only were they winning the fight, but the police showed up and wasn't stopping nothing. They was already winning. The police showed up, wasn't stopping nothing, and he still picked up a weapon to hit anyone, nevertheless a woman. Come on, fam. You trying to tell me that this guy, he's wackadoo. I don't know what to tell you. That shit don't make no sense. Already win. The police show up. They not fucking with y'all. They trying to get a handle on the situation, but they not stopping y'all from whooping nobody's ass. Except for the idiot with the chair. Imagine if he would have broke that woman's neck, fam. I mean, not that a neck still can't be broken, just so we could be clear. Like, you having a broken neck don't mean that your neck's always to the side or some shit. Like, you could have a broken neck and still be like this. You understand? Imagine if he broke her neck, fam. She got a broken neck because of some idiots on a boat. Sheesh. She got a broken neck because some idiots on the boat. I saw, he hit 3 different people. I saw the dude with no shirt get tagged, and I remember the lady sitting down get tagged. I mean, I'm not saying he ain't hit nobody else. I'm just telling you the people I remember. You probably could have also saw a better angle than I had. Just so we could be clear. You could have seen a different angle. That shit was crazy. I want to see a black person come out and say, if anybody get in trouble, I got their legal fees. I want to see one of these rich black people come out and say that. Anybody get in trouble, I got their legal fees. Will Smith, pull up. You trying to get back in good with us, right, Will Smith? And then that'll be right down your line because you running up on stage smacking niggas. Will Smith, pull up and shit. Imagine if Will Smith is like, yo, I'm gonna cover everybody legal fees except for the guy with the chair, because we ain't here for that. Everybody be like, yo, dude with the chair, man. All you had to do was put the chair down. You could have got all the molly-whopping in you wanted. You could have molly-whopped your heart away to all of your heart's content. The GoFundMe for which one? The guy with the chair? I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure that GoFundMe is probably going to go second most stupid. The kid that's swimming, his GoFundMe is going to go stupid. That GoFundMe is going to go the second most stupid. Because there's a lot of people that they like the fact he hit that chick in the head with a chair. Let's just be honest about it. There's a lot of people that's like, yeah, I love it that he hit this woman in the head with a chair. She was probably a Karen and deserved it. You know, there's a lot of people that think that. Let's not act like that's not a thing. She's probably a Karen. She deserved it. For some strange reason, everybody think white women are Karens, unless you know them. That's the only way. It's like, oh, every white woman got to get to know every black person on the planet, so they could be like, see, I told you I'm not a Karen. I want to know who names their kid Karen. I want a list of the people that have named their kid Karen in the last year. Just the last year. I wouldn't have a list. I need a list of the people that decided to name their kid Karen. I don't know if I want to walk all the way to the bun. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I'm already dumb far from my crib, right? So this is the way I be thinking. I'm like, man, I'm about to walk a whole nother fucking mile and a half, pardon me. And then I gotta walk, what, 2 miles back to the house? Not that, that's a little exaggeration, but you get the point. My white aunties donated money to the GoFundMe. Oh, that's what's up. No, I'm not saying nobody. Wait, to watch the guy with the chair? I'm pretty sure shit's gonna go stupid, fam. Pardon me. Shit's gonna go stupid. This guy wanna beat me across the street? Come on. Oh, this shit gonna probably go stupid, fam. You already know. And probably rightfully so. Let's just keep it a stack. Sheesh. I got the battery plugged in, but the damn shit won't stay in the phone. Hold on. Let me see if there's a way for me to make it so the shit don't swing. Because it's swinging. And that's probably why it won't stay in there. Alright, so boom. Now, let's see if that might help it to stop swinging so it'll stay in there. There we go. Alright. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I think it'd be dope to have a girlfriend that likes a sport that I don't necessarily play right now. So as I'm learning how to play the sport, she could be better than me at it. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. That's crazy. I keep trying to tell you, YouTube sends me freaking, and they do this to a lot of the fucking content creators. Oh, we can talk about the Troy app shit. But let me just finish saying this. So, content creators, they tell us to tell our communities to donate and to do other things that to purchase from you. Like they literally tell you to do this thing. I don't understand why I'm treated so unfairly. I don't understand anyway. So, Tory Lanez situation. He faces up to 22 years. That doesn't mean he's gonna get 22 years. Let me extend this a little bit further. So he's getting, it's, okay. Okay, so, okay. Okay, no, I'm gonna put it back. So he's facing up to 22 years. So that basically means that that's the maximum that they're saying he can get. That's just the maximum. That's not saying he's gonna get 22 years. Somebody came into the chat, I think it was this morning, and they tried to say that the prosecution is asking for 13 years. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if the prosecution is asking for 13 years. You don't even know what the damn judge is going to do, to be honest with you. That's one. Two, like I said before, he probably has a ton of different problems and issues based simply off of the fact that when they told him to stop talking about her, he kept talking about her, and they're going to say that basically what he was doing was harassing her right before the trial even started. So they're going to make it seem like he's callous and unremorseful. So that's why if he's facing up to 22 years, I thought he'd get somewhere between 50 and 20. Did he drop something? Dude just, I heard a crack come off his vehicle. Think you just ran something over, homeboy? I don't know. I think you just ran something over. I see that pink thing right there is busted. There's another pink piece right here. Think you just ran something over. So, you know, I suspected they'd give it to him on the far end. Not on the, you know, you can't have a person openly do what you're calling, what the court literally called harassment. Then they get found guilty, and then you give them leniency. Because one of the reasons in which why people usually get, not a problem at all, enjoy your day, my brother. Because one of the reasons why people usually get stiff terms is because they don't have remorse for whatever the thing is that they're accused for or found guilty of, pardon me. Because they show a lack of remorse. Because they don't have any, because they don't care about the, you understand what I'm, shit, I gotta fix the camera. Why ain't nobody tell me that the camera wasn't good? Because of the lack of remorse. That's usually one of the indicators on why somebody is gonna get a lot of time. You understand what I'm saying? So I look for it to be on the far end, and that's why I said I look for it to be basically in at least 3/4 of what he could possibly go to jail for. You understand? So that's why I say, you know, on the far end, not on the shallow end. That's why I said, I don't know what anybody else is saying for whatever. But if they saying they looking for 13 years, you know, whatever. That sounds about right. They want half of the time. It is what it is. Also, they know that this guy, he feeds people. So he's an artist. A lot of people eat off of him. You understand? A lot of people work for him, you know? When he makes money, a lot of other people, like, so, okay, so let's stop everything, rewind everything back. You want to know another reason why our economy was doing so great during the time that Trump was president? And this has very little to do with Trump. Well, probably a lot, but also a little. We had a lot of movement inside of hip-hop culture if we were really paying attention. And if you're really paying attention, a lot of people in rap was eating. Once again, I keep saying this. When you give people money that are not financially responsible, they fuel our economy. So these rappers was buying everything. What did we see on Instagram? Rappers buying this, rappers buying that. Everybody going on vacations. Why? Because everybody following the rappers. So since all the rappers is going on vacation, now everybody else going on vacation. Since all the rappers is buying these type of bags and these type, so our economy was doing really well because these rappers had so much expendable money and because of their marketing campaigns. So one of the things that you have to look at is Tory Lanez, when he was actually out before the whole shit happened, when he shot homegirl in the foot, he was a part of that whole entire that mechanism. Now look at what's going on right now. Everybody went backwards. You got dudes that can't even sell shows, fam. These dudes have canceled shows. Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby. Weren't they the two hottest niggas? How they canceling shows because of low ticket sales? You understand? So I could see them only giving him 13 years. If you get it. If you get it, you get it. If you get it, you get it. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. But I can see them. He's not your typical rapper that been out here in the street promoting gang. He doesn't even promote gang violence or shit like that. He just promote banging bros. That's all he talks about, right? So he's not even your gang member rapper. He's not a rapper running around promoting that type of image or nothing like that. So the thing that's drawing him back, just so we could be clear, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the thing that's going to draw him back and make him get all of those years is because the DA is going to be able to go in there and say that he wasn't remorseful. That even before they even went to trial, while they were still talking about taking him to trial, while they was going through all of those proceedings, he was busy over there harassing the victim on social media. The victim couldn't go nowhere. Then also, remember, they were saying that he was supplying content creators with information to speak about her, to drag her down. Now, I've told y'all this numerous times. They haven't supplied me with anything. I heard a side of a story. That's it. Nobody supplied me with any type of information that I was not supposed to have. They're saying that people had information they weren't supposed to have, paperwork and whatnot. So, we're gonna see how it shake out. That's all I can say. Just gotta see how it shake out, fam. Tory Lanez screwed himself up. How you doing? So you walk also? Okay. One of my neighbors. I wouldn't be surprised if she an IG model somewhere doing like lifting or something. Anyway, says the ad got a thumbnail for a live saying Tory facing. Yeah, he's facing 22 years. That's how many years he's facing. I don't think he's gonna get 22. If they give him 22 years, fam, I can't even tell you how surprised I am. If they give him 22, I can't tell you how surprised I am. Because I'm gonna explain another thing to you. Well, this is what I was just trying to explain to you. You do know that if you are a person who is a... Shaq has a song that he recently dropped. And in the rap, he says he's a bank loader. I'm going to say this again. Shaq has a song, a rap. And in the rap, he says he's a bank loader. When you are a person that employs people and move our economy, the court system 100% look at you different. They do. So I don't think they're trying to put him away forever. I don't think they're trying to put him... First of all, while he's locked up, do you know how many... What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Huh? Welcome. First of all, while he's locked up, do you know how many songs he's going to be writing for people and whatnot? He's a songwriter, fam. He's just gonna go uncredited. Watch, you're gonna hear a whole lot of songs that's gonna sound like Tory Lanez type shit. How else is he gonna support his people out here that he still loves? You feel me? These niggas get locked up. Oh man, I was about to say something. Just imagine if the reason why people like Kodak Black and shit like that be getting locked up is because they have a deadline that they don't meet. So they lock these niggas up and put them in the studio, basically. Imagine if that's the thing that be happening. They don't be in the physical studio, but they be in there so they can write their music. Nobody else thinks it's kind of fishy that every time these dudes come out of jail, they got like 3 or 4 albums ready to drop. Nobody else thinks that's fishy. Just saying, fam. When you locked up also, you with whatever your thing is. So if you locked up and you actually a writer and you rap, you're gonna be writing raps, fam. You know how many of these niggas that's probably locked up and they writing raps for somebody so they don't get beat up? Yo, the world is a weird place, man. There's a lot of shit going on under the sun. I just don't talk about a lot of shit because I'm going to say something and niggas going to be like, this nigga capping. You don't know what he's talking about. There's a lot of shit going on under the sun, fam. We're going to run in here and use these guys' bathroom. There's a lot of shit going on under the sun. Don't let nobody lie to you. What's up, my brother?
What's up, my brother?
What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Also, hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. I don't want nobody to try to be funny. Hold on. my skin is getting clearer and I'm getting younger. This shit is crazy. All right, we back. It's like my skin getting clearer and I'm getting younger every time I look in the mirror. Like, what the fuck, man? Alright, hold on. I gotta wrap this thing so it will not pull out by itself when I'm walking. Also, I don't got to get cinnamon buns. They have another Dunkin' Donuts right over here. I'm about to walk up on another Dunkin' Donuts. I just realized that in the bathroom. Shout out to that shit.
Have a good day.
Scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
Have a good day. I was busy looking at that girl ass. Nigga scared the shit out of me. Shit, I need to fix my pants. I need to fix my clothes, right? Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, my fault. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. All right, that's what it is. Don't make sure he's not going on a cruise near Alabama. Shit might break out. You don't think he's gonna survive 10 years? He gonna be making music and paying niggas off on the inside. Why won't he survive? I mean, if you got money, you're gonna survive, fam. He's talented. He's gonna most likely just be making music. Tell me where the lies. Writing songs for people and whatnot. There's no reason why he shouldn't survive. Now, he may get banged. Who the fuck knows? Let's keep it in a stack with you. Ever since I was a kid, that's always been the number one reason why not to go to prison, fam. Somebody might try to bang you. I'm not even capping. That's the number one reason. Somebody might try to bang you. I think he will be broken mentally. You don't think right now, you don't think what he's going through right now probably hasn't put him in that state, in that status, in that area? Dude, he was as popular as you can be. He had the most popular Instagram show, remember? His Instagram show was the most popular. Tell me where the lie's at. He messed up. He let them women take him off of his damn show. Them chicks pulled up. All of a sudden, his peen went like this. His brain went out the window. He threw his whole fucking Instagram show away. That he was killing everybody every night. The only person that was even coming close to him was D-Nice. Tell me where the lie's at. He got rid of his own fucking show because he started banging these broads and started doing other shit. Tell me where the lie's at. What's the main thing I'm always telling y'all? You get to the money, you gotta go get yourself a woman, fam. You gotta go start building your legacy, your family, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here messing with chicks that they don't even want to have families. That's who y'all dating, fam. Y'all dating the chicks that they just want to go on cruises. Y'all dating the chicks that's like they don't want to get married till they're 40. Y'all dating the chicks. These are the chicks y'all dating, fam. Tell me where the lie's at. He's going to the islands. Yo, tell me where the lie's at, fam. Niggas is dating chicks. Women that don't want no families, don't want nothing. Go get yourself some money and find a woman that want to have a family. She might not exist in America, fam. You got money. Go fly to somewhere else and go find yourself a woman that want to give you a family. It's that simple. You niggas got money. You're not stuck in America like some of us. Y'all got money. Go fly somewhere Go find yourself a woman that's gonna help, that's gonna make your family for you, fam. That was his problem. If he would have been doing that, he wouldn't be in jail right now. Tell me where the lie's at. If he would have been doing that, he wouldn't be in jail right now, fam. He'd be free. Tell me where the lie's at. Get into the money, you go find yourself a woman that's gonna make you your family, or be your family, or whatever the case gotta be. And once you out here trying to bang everybody, trying to do all that other shit, you just leave too much opportunity for bad shit to happen. You leave too much unnecessary opportunity for shit to go wrong. Like, why you even working in that capacity? So that's why I don't understand niggas. That's why I always looked at Stephen Curry and LeBron James like them is the two smartest basketball players I've ever seen in my life. They went and married the women that the girls that they was going to high school with. How more smarter than that? The fuck? And they picked out some chicks that was on their type of time. They didn't go find some chicks that want to, you know, hang out with the girls every night. Who the fuck want to date some chick that want to hang out with the girls all the damn time? What the fuck? I'm tired of hearing about that shit. You in a relationship. Girls' night is for when y'all don't have no relationship. Y'all don't got nobody. When you have a relationship, you're not having girls' night. You're not really having guys' night either. You're having family night and you're having friends' night. Those are the two nights you're having. Family night, where it's just family, and friends night, where y'all friends are all invited. I don't understand this other shit that people are doing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I don't get it. Shit don't make no sense. I'm the dude that when I'm dating some chick, when we go out, she's probably with us. I'm that guy. And she's not with us because she's forcing her way to come with us. She's with us because if I'm going to go do something, that's my partner. Ain't you tagging along? So I don't... So in all fairness... So... It's just fucking with me at this point. So in all fairness, I don't know what constitutes... I've never been in such a situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've never really been in that situation. I've only dated one chick in my life that ever told me they wanted to go on a girls' night. And I'm not gonna lie, after she did that shit, our relationship was just not the same. I didn't argue or nothing, just so we could be clear. Didn't argue, did nothing. Oh, you gonna hang out with your friends? Yeah, not a problem. What the fuck? What the hell do I care? But even if I don't go, if you invite me, that means something. You know? It's not an event that I'm not a part of. It's an event that I could be a part of if I choose to. I might not choose to, man. Now I'm gonna walk over here. I don't like walking under that shit. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. But Tory Lanez caused all that to himself, man. Tory Lanez caused all of that shit to himself, though. All of that shit. All of that shit to themselves. Tory Lanez did all of that shit to himself. 100% of that shit he did to himself. 100%. The scripture says that the reason why we're not supposed to judge others is because we commit those same sins. The problem is this: people consider the sin that they're committing the mechanisms. That's not how the Most High considers the sin. The sins are whether it's a sin of jealousy, whether it's the sin of envy, whether it's the sin of greed. That's what the sin is. So when you are judging somebody based on the sin that they created or that they committed, and you're judging them based off of, oh man, I would never do that, because you're thinking about the mechanics of what they did. That's not what the Most High is talking about. He's not talking about the mechanics. You understand? He's talking about the sin that made you commit the mechanics. That's what people are guilty of. So that's why he without sin cast the first stone. You get it? So be careful about running around out here judging people and then using that judgment that you're using against people in order to try to do harm to them. Because you can only be doing Satan's will. Just something to be mindful of. You can literally only be doing Satan's will. That's the misconception that people have when they see somebody commit a crime or do something heinous and they're trying to condemn them. You're condemning somebody based on the mechanics of what they did. How you doing? When the Bible talks about sin and not committing the same sin that somebody else commits, that's in Romans 2. I get a blueberry muffin, please? That's in Romans 2. When they talk about not committing a blueberry muffin. What in the hell, fam?
Anything else?
No, man. Just a blueberry muffin. So when they're talking about, in Romans 2, when he's talking about judging people, and they say that you shouldn't judge people because you've committed those same sins, they're not talking about the mechanisms of the sin. You understand? They're talking about the reason in which why you committed the sin behind the sin. You get it? So maybe you, thank you. So maybe you didn't, murder somebody. But what happened was, the person that murdered the individual did it over jealousy. You commit the same sin, the sin of jealousy. You probably just didn't murder somebody. So therefore, you can't judge somebody on their sin that they committed, because even though you didn't do the same mechanics, y'all did commit the same sin, the sin of jealousy. So that's what I mean by people don't even understand the Bible. They just talk. Oh, shit. I bought the damn thing and then I left it on the counter and walked straight out. I had to walk to 2 Dunkin' Donuts to get this blueberry muffin. The other one was out. What the fuck? Wrong. So that's the part that people don't get. That's why I keep saying, don't involve yourself with other people's hate. Because what you don't understand is that they are committing a sin. And then when you go and you encourage whatever they're doing, you're encouraging the mechanics and the mechanisms of it. You're involving yourself in the sin that they're committing. You're literally co-signing it. You're paying testimony. Remember, one of the most important things that we're to do here, especially in the Lord's name, is to have testimony. You get it? One of the most important things that we're supposed to do is one of the most important things about every human being is our testimony, our lives, the things that we have to say about the world and others. That's one of the most important things that has to deal with you, your testimony. So be mindful of where you lend your energy, be mindful of where you lend your words, and be mindful about the shit that you find funny. Because a lot of this shit that people find funny, if you do believe in hell, or whether you don't believe in hell or not, that's the only place it's helping you to get. Just so we can be mindful. You know, some people just don't know. Some people think, oh, I'm not hurting nobody, I'm just joking, and it's funny. But the Bible literally says, I'm sorry, I can't remember the passage, I can't remember the line, but it basically says that whenever you're making a joke about somebody and the intent is to cause harm to somebody, that's basically, you're sinning. Also, in addition to that, if you're making a joke about somebody and your intent isn't to be harmful, but that person does not like the joke that you're telling about them and you're causing them distress, you're also sinning. Just so we can be clear. That's why I always let my intentions and my feelings be known. Because I know as long as I stay consistent, well, this is the way I feel, so it's going to be consistent. When certain people pass away and die, I know they going to hell. I'm keeping it a stack with you. Them and all of their helpers. Keeping it a stack with you. You feel about it however you want to feel about it. I know they going to hell. Feel about it however you want to feel about it, man. Go talk to a priest or a pastor or a minister, any kind of clergy. This is why I don't judge anyone. I don't have anything to say about gender roles or anything dealing with relationships, religion, or whatever. If I focus on my son, my life, and being a better mahogany, I want to address that comment because I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with you, but I just want to say something. You have a right to have a preference. You have a right to have a preference. You have a voice. It's your testimony. You have a right to say that you don't like something or something is not for you. You have a right to do that. Now, saying something you don't like and something isn't right for you and then running around and trying to destroy that thing is two different things. Because something might not be right for you, but God put it there for a purpose and it's right for somebody else. Everything God creates is for a purpose. So you have a right to feel about whatever group that you feel about. It's what you do about it. Like if you say, I don't like, you black, so I'm gonna say black. If you're like not black, you're like, yo, I don't like black people. It don't matter unless you're doing something about it. If you're not doing nothing about it, why would that matter? It's like the person that say that they love you, but they never put any effort or energy towards proving it. But does it matter if you say that you love somebody? What the fuck are they yelling? I mean, it's not me they're yelling at. Oh, they got some friends and shit. I thought somebody, they up there yelling. I thought somebody might get ready to do something. I'm just thinking, there's just certain things that's always on my mind. Anyway, so, no, you have a right to feel that way about those things. So I heard somebody say a thing. I'm going to talk about the LGBTQ community specifically. Not everybody, obviously, but a situation that transpires. So somebody brought up a point, and I heard somebody say something, and I said, you know what? I think that I can understand your position on this. So this is what the person said. They said, basically, they don't have a problem with, people of that particular community or any community. The problem exists when people try to force it when the people try to force it on them. And I think most people feel that way about everything. You know, everything. I think most people feel that way about everything. Like sometimes the reason why a kid don't like a food is because they was forced to eat it at some point or another. They don't really dislike the food. It's just at some point or another they was told that you got to eat this. Think about it. Broccoli don't really have a fucking taste. Do it? Do broccoli really have a taste? Why do so many people hate the way broccoli tastes? It don't even really have a taste, man. People hate broccoli because of conditioning. So I think a lot of times when you're trying to force somebody to do something or force somebody, whatever the case might be, you're creating a situation or you're conditioning them to want to push against it. You understand what I'm saying? So I thought that was interesting when dude said what he said. And I think a lot of people feel that way. That a lot of people don't really, you know, care one way or the other about what somebody else is doing with their personal lives. All right, what's up? They don't care one way or the other about what somebody is doing with their personal lives. They're more interested in how you're trying to force them to do things to make other people comfortable. And you have to understand, like, who is, like, I'm talking from a black person standpoint, just a person of color, period, in America. We can go a lot of places where people are doing the exact opposite, where they're trying to purposely make us feel uncomfortable because we're not wanted. You understand? I don't think that that's the case. So if that's what they're saying the case is, like with the idiot that recently stabbed that guy at the damn fucking gas station. So the dude was out there with his friends, dancing and voguing and doing all sorts of stuff that this guy didn't agree with or whatever the case is. That's one of those situations where you just mind your business and go about your life, man. I want to remind everybody of this that decides that they want to attack somebody that's a part of the LGBTQ community. I want to remind you of something. The Bible says that we have to follow the laws of the nation that we live in. The nation that we live in say that you just can't go around randomly stabbing and killing people. So let's not do that, if that makes any sense. How you doing, my brother?
All right now.
All right. So that's what the nation that we live in say. So we're not supposed to randomly be going around stabbing and killing people, independent of whatever their group they belong to. Just so we can be clear. Ah, fuck, this person is playing music. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. The guy's playing the music. I don't want to get in no more fucking BS with YouTube. I lost monetization for a minute because some music got played. And that was the issue that YouTube had with me, actually. I was playing, some music got played during the live where we was playing basketball at, and I think people was flagging me while I was playing the music or whatever the case is. So, I got in trouble with YouTube. So that's why you see me just getting away from music. I don't want to deal with YouTube. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. One of these days, I'm not going to be here no more. And I pray that God visits every single which one of these people that want my life gone. I pray that he visits y'all. I pray that he visit every single last one of you and give you everything that you deserve. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm not in no rush. I'm done far from my crib. Anything else y'all want to talk about or no? Because, I mean, fuck it. I could just get off live. It's only 22 people in here. How many of y'all is in here to actually support the project, the content? Maybe one, maybe two. Maybe just Mahogany. That might be the only person in here right now that support the content. All the other people probably just hate me. The Jamie Foxx situation. I don't even know what was wrong with what he posted, to be honest with you. This is just another one of those situations where a black person posts a thing or a person posts a thing, whatever. And then you have somebody that want to play the victim. That's all. That's all that is. Just have some people that want to play the victim. That's all. So she wanted to act like he was victimizing somebody else or doing something to somebody. He wasn't doing nothing to nobody. That's all that was, all right? That's all that was, all right? That's all that was. He wasn't doing nothing to nobody. But that's what we got to deal with because we don't, generally speaking, we don't stick together. Generally speaking, if a black person see another black person in trouble, they just watch. So I just don't think that she thought anybody was going to say anything, to be honest with you. How often do our black actors and rappers or whoever, they put something out on social media that's not a big deal, and then somebody makes a big deal out of it, and then nobody comes to their defense? So think about how often that happens. It happens all the time, man. That guy actually scared the shit out of me. I did not hear him coming or feel him coming. That's a good bite. And pause. That was a terrible comment. You know what I'm saying? I don't play them games, man. Fucking Cam and them brought that stupid shit back. Sheesh, I hated that shit when it came around the first time. For everybody that don't know, that pause shit originated it somewhere in the fucking 90s. I hated that shit when it came around the first time. Cause I'm like, you can't be thinking about dicks all day, fam. Like, you just can't be thinking about dicks all day. Everything that somebody say can't be making you think about a dick, fam. You can't be thinking about dicks all day. You just can't. Tory Mosey says black entertainers have to beef or twerk to get attention. Well, no. Black entertainers have to do that shit because that's the only way we'll support them. Name somebody that's... Who you think is... Dude, I'm not trying to be a dick, but name a person that gets supreme support from the black community and they're not toxic. Name me one. The closest thing you're gonna have to go find me a comedian or some shit. Black people, we don't support unless you're doing some toxic weird shit. Tell me where the lies at. Tell me where the lies at, man. Are there aberrations? Are there exceptions to the rule? Of course there is. But black people don't support other black people unless you're toxic. Think about it like this. The channels that hate on me are probably going to get more support than I'm ever going to get the rest of my life. Just because they're doing something hateful and I'm not. You understand? They're doing something hateful and destructive and I'm not. So they're going to always get support. I'm going to be the one that's not going to get support unless I start doing hateful shit, which I don't want to do. I want to go to heaven. I'm trying my hardest to go to heaven. I can't even explain to y'all what I mean by that, but I'm trying my hardest. Yes, it's become the norm. I'm agreeing with you 100%. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. You ain't saying nothing wrong. But black people, we're never going to support anybody doing something good. Never. Just never going to happen. I just don't see us doing that. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to say never. It's just not something I can see happening. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of fucked up experiences, man. So maybe it's just what I think because of my own personal experiences. But I just don't see black people loving other black people enough to even want us to win. Like, the general black person, I don't even think want other black people to win. Nevertheless, support somebody doing something positive. That's crazy. Now, I'm just talking from my personal experience. You can take it however you want. If you want to kill black people, your music go crazy. If you want to rape black women, your music go crazy. If you want to be a black whore, your music go crazy. If you make content about being a whore, your music go crazy. If you make content about how much you want to kill black men, your shit go crazy. If you make a content about being a whore or treating a woman like a whore, your music go crazy, or whatever you're doing go crazy. If you make content about drugs, your music go crazy. If you make a content about any of that, you're gonna probably fail. So I don't know, say what you want. Tell me where the lies at. I go to the park, fam, and I literally have black kids following me around at the park trying to make sure everybody hate me. I don't even know these niggas. I don't know them. But I literally have black kids, just in neighborhood kids somewhere, that roam around and follow me around to make sure that everybody hate me. I don't know them. So my experience with black people is different than your experience. I walk around my neighborhood, black women just curse me out for no reason. I don't know them either. So my experiences with black people is different. I love our people. You have no idea how much I love our people. But it's just something I'm never going to receive in return. And that's just what it is. And I got to live every day of my life knowing that. There's nothing I could do about that. And that's just the way it is.
Oh, that's fine. Where are you coming from, Louis?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see it at all. Not publicly, not. But like I told you, my experiences with black people are different, fam. Like the hate, it's just crazy, fam. Just, I don't know what to tell you. Our people just don't like me. It's okay though. It is what it is. After I'm not here no more, none of this is gonna matter. What people think about me ain't gonna matter. What people say about me ain't gonna none of this is gonna matter if when I'm not here no more. None of this is gonna matter. That's how I get through the day. After I die, nothing is gonna matter. That's how I get through the day. That's how I get through the day. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Sheesh. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I really need glasses though. That's it, we done? So Mahogany says you could love our people and still don't like them. I don't have a problem with black people. I think we're beautiful people. I think that obviously there's things like with every race that we need to fix. So I don't have an issue with black people per se at all. Dude, almost all of my content is how we're gonna help each other. Almost all of our content is about how black people need to stick together. I know that I'm saying that and not talking about myself. When I say I want black people to stick together, I know they never gonna stick together with me. When I say I want black people to love each other, I know that's never gonna be me. But that don't mean I don't want our people to love each other. I know our people are gonna always dislike me, but it is what it is. I still want the best for our people. Just fuck it, you know? There's nothing I can do about it. I didn't do anything to make these people hate me, so there's nothing that I can ever do to make them feel different. You understand? I didn't do anything. So I know black people never gonna love me. I know it's a waste of time, but I still want our people to do well. I still don't want our people to suffer. I still want to see us excel. One of my favorite things to see is black people loving other black people. That's one of my favorite things to see. Because that's the closest I'm ever going to get to that, is witnessing it, other people doing it. That's the closest I ever going to get. So I love seeing black people love other black people. I literally don't watch movies where black people are like hating each other, like relationship movies and shit like that. I don't watch those, and that's why I can't watch those. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk. I don't watch those. I saw some relationship movie the other day. We gonna cross the street. We saw a relationship movie the other day. I'm gonna let them pass. So I saw a relationship movie the other day, and I don't know what the name of it was, but basically some people moved into a crib, and there was a guy living in the crib, and he sold it to them, but he didn't want to move out of the crib. So he was like hanging out in the crib, but they didn't know. Quaid, whatever that Quaid guy, Dennis Quaid was in it. So, and I was watching that. Somebody put me on and said, yo, this is interesting. But I don't watch movies like that. Like, I don't watch movies like that, because I want to, like, but they was going here. I was just trying to let them pass because they was talking loud. Hold on, let's get to the other side of them. I didn't know they was stopping right here. I would have just walked faster. But they're not stopping right there. I'm gonna let them go. I'm probably not in the best mood, so I probably shouldn't be talking to nobody. It's a black American thing too. When I visit my family in the Bahamas, the Black Island, people love and support each other everywhere. Maybe I need to move to the Bahamas. I don't know what to tell you. Mahogany says, I don't like how some of our people's actions is what I mean. Google Voice cut my sentence. Okay, I'm sorry that they cut your sentence. But generally speaking, I'm just like, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't look for, like, I just assume that my life is going to be miserable until the day I die. That's what I assume. I don't really assume anything else. I got kids that follow me to the park to try to ruin my life, fam. I got random people that follow me around and yell shit out at me at the street, man. This shit is bananas. That's literally why I'm been having the phone on when I walk around, so I can start showing y'all this shit. I mean, I showed y'all, I think twice, the ladies that was yelling at me from across the street one day. I think I showed y'all that. But I live a different type of life, man. Well, what was the rest of your sentence going to be before Google cut it? Google Voice cut it. Freak. Yeah, and that's why I don't remember before, for a little while we were standing around. I was just coming out with the tripod and setting it up out here and recording. But then I thought about that shit after the shit happened the other day. A lot of weirdos be thinking that you're trying to record them doing some kind of crime, or you're trying to snitch on them or some weirdo ass shit because they somewhere committing fake crimes. You know, most of the niggas that get mad about that shit is the niggas that commit the fake crimes. So a lot of times niggas is somewhere committing fake crimes, you know, pretending like they're badass, so then they gotta act like they can't be on fucking camera. I love our people. I mean, it is what it is, man. God made me this way because maybe it's just everybody is supposed to dislike me for no reason. What the fuck do I know? All I can tell you what is happening, fam. I can't tell you why God did what he's doing. I only can tell you what's happening. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. I haven't got the slightest idea. I only can tell you what's happening. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. Remember when I used to walk around and talk to everybody we used to co-pass? I used to come outside, talk to 20, 30 people. We'd be outside for like an hour. I probably talked to like 20 people. Y'all remember that? I used to just go everywhere. We just be just talking to everybody, doing mad fun shit out in the world. Remember that? I agree with you, my frequency is different. I mean, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have none of these problems. That's all I can say. I only have these problems because I'm here. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have none of these problems. That's it. I wouldn't have none of these problems. That's that. The only people that want to come talk to me is people I don't want to be friends with. So therefore, the only conversations y'all really hear me having, and I just kick shit, the only conversations y'all really hear me having is conversations with people who I don't like. If I don't like you, I don't want to talk to you. There is no getting around that. So since the only people that's going to come into the chat a majority of the times and talk to me is people that I don't like, y'all just gonna consistently see me having conversations with people that I don't like. I'm not fake. I can't fake it. I can't fake like I like somebody I don't like. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And that's just what it is, period. I'm not gonna pretend. You can eat a dick. Part of my language. But my point is, I'm not gonna pretend. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And once I don't like you, chances are that's the way it is gonna be until we hit the grave. I'm just telling you what it is. Thank you, Tory Mosley. People make up their own reasons to like and dislike people. Frauds can be positive their whole life, and there'll still be haters talking about them online. I'm on it like that. Once we not cool, I don't want to make up. I don't want to figure out how to be cool with you. That's it. I don't care. And you can do whatever you want to do. Whatever it is, it's gonna be what it is. Like that. I don't care. I don't like you, I don't like you, and that's what it is. But the thing is, I like everybody. For me not to like you, you had to have done something. For me to not have liked you, you had to have done something. I like everybody, fam. I don't just be walking around like not liking people. That's crazy. So I stay to myself. I stay away from people. Because what people like doing is, people like trying to send somebody to be cool with you when they really hate you. They like trying to send somebody to be cool with you. So then that person get on the inside, and now all of a sudden, nah, so fuck that shit. Why does this person look like they trying to run into me? Why does this person look like they trying to run into me? The fuck? Niggas be plotting on you, you just don't be knowing it, fam. Niggas be plotting, I promise you. What up, Smoke King? The hell that person looked like they were trying? What the fuck was that about? I told you, they convinced people in my neighborhood that I smoke crack or some stupid shit. So I got some crackheads and dope fiends always trying to be around. I gotta kill all of those bugs. Those are the bugs that kill the trees. Yeah, so I constantly got fucking crackheads and dope fiends always standing around. Shout out to them. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying that's not my shit, fam. What the fuck? Maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know, but I don't think I'm paranoid, fam. People do so much weird shit to me. I don't think I can be paranoid. I think people have done so much weird shit to me unnecessarily and for no reason that it would be stupid for me not to have my guard up at all times. How you doing? The few said no drug user could go live and hold it down daily. Dog, people just lie. I don't know what to fucking tell you. People just lie and then everybody just believe it. And that just becomes my life. If I'm not here no more, I don't have none of these problems. I only have these problems because I'm here. It's the only reason why I got these problems. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have these problems. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have these problems. I only have these problems because I'm here. What else y'all want to talk about, man? Put it in the chat. Yeah, we had none of these problems. I have these problems because I'm here. Maybe there's just like one more thing I gotta do, and then after I do that, God let me go. I wish I figure out what it is so I can do it and get up out of here. Maybe that's what it is. I just got like one more thing that I gotta do, and then after I do that thing, God will give me peace. I can get up out of here. I don't know what it is. If I knew what it is, I would have did it yesterday. I promise you. How you doing? I would have did it yesterday to get out of this. Anything else y'all want to talk about? The worst thing that could happen to you is you go through depression, because nobody ever is gonna ever believe you, and they're just gonna do everything to make your depression worse. That's why so many people take their own lives. That's why so many men take their own lives. We lead the America in self-termination. That's the reason. Because when you're depressed, people, they don't believe you, so they do everything to make your depression worse. They always think it's fake until you take your life. And then after you take your life, somebody is going to say, somebody should have believed me. Somebody is going to act like people act like they can't. Just nobody's going to want to say they don't care. That's all. People don't really care. People don't really care. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody go enjoy your day.